The delectable peculiarities of Phantom Thread come from all over, from countless inspirations. Some are cinematic, Alfred Hitchcock's 1940 Gothic standard Rebecca, for one, and David Lean's little-known and fascinating 1949 romantic triangle The Passionate Friends, for another. Other inspirations are personal, presumably, since a movie this distinctive in its delicate perversity is likely saying something about the preoccupations and ambitions of its writer-director, Paul Thomas Anderson, and its star, Daniel Day-Lewis. The actor, whom Anderson says had a considerable, uncredited hand in the shaping of the material, claims this will be his final screen role. He has said also that he and Anderson left a great deal as they were preparing Phantom Thread. Shooting it, however, in cramped quarters on location in London and elsewhere, was a nightmare that left the famously obsessive actor feeling a bit crushed and more than a little sad. Seeing the movie, you understand the mood swings. Anderson and his exquisitely, tactfully mobile camera explores a marriage in a constant state of dynamic, even sociopathic tension. More narrowly, the film is a portrait of a certain kind of male temperament that's just asking for a comeuppance. In that regard, Phantom Thread connects to everything going on in the culture right now. And yet it's about the least topical thing you can imagine. Its insular, spellbinding gorgeousness is the work of creative artists on their own wavelength. The setting of Phantom Thread is the high-fashion world of 1950s London. Anderson treats his subject, and his shape-shifting story, to a series of looks, swank images. The protagonist, Reynolds Jeremiah Woodcock, exerts every ounce of taste, focus and control he can muster to create gowns for a rarefied clientele of royalty and lesser mortals. Business is slipping, the House of Woodcock has its more modish competitors. But Reynolds, whose mother issues lurk in the shadows, continues to devote his life to his work, carving out room only for his business partner sister, Cyril, played with sly authority by Leslie Manville, with an air of Rebecca and Mrs. Danvers about her. Early in the film we see Reynolds and Cyril at breakfast with Reynolds' latest temporary muse, model and paramour. This interloper's usefulness to the House of Woodcock has run its course. Cyril, whom Reynolds calls my old so-and-so, suggests a change of scenery. Alone, traveling to his cottage in the country, Reynolds meets a waitress at a seaside inn. She is Alma, of uncertain extraction. The actress who plays her, Vicky Krieps, is from Luxembourg, and she is excellent, at once emotionally open and a master concealer when the central relationship in the film demands it. Phantom Thread jostles these two together, abruptly. This is not a gothic romance much interested in the getting-to-know-you sequences. Too many other things are going on to compete with the ordinary expository business. Reynolds is visited in his dreams by the ghost of his mother. There's a metaphysical element to Anderson's tale that remains frustratingly oblique. As Alma and Reynolds come to know each other, it's a chaste depiction of love between strangely matched equals.